So here we have question number 4. If a and b are integers and log of this plus log of this is 0, then find the value of a plus b by 2. First of all, when a and b are integers and a is in the base, b is in the base, so can I say a must be a positive integer, b must be a positive integer, right? Now look at this first quadratic. Minus b square plus 8b minus 15. I can also write it as minus of b square minus 8b plus 15, or you can also say it is minus of b minus 3 into b minus 5. Similarly, the second equation is minus a square plus 12a minus 35. If you take minus common, it is a square minus 12a plus 35, or you can also call it minus of a minus 7 into a minus 5. So these are two quadratic functions, right? And these quadratic functions, I hope you know the graph of a quadratic function. When you make the graph of a quadratic function, basically, if the coefficient of x square is positive, you have an upward, parabola. If it is negative, you have a downward parabola. And these values are the roots. So b minus 3, b minus 5, the roots are 3 and 5, downward parabola. So the parabola would look like this. It is passing through 3 and 5. Similarly, when I make the parabola for a, it is passing through 5 and 7, and it's again a downward parabola. So it would look like something like this. It is passing through 5 and 7. It is passing through 5 and 7. Now, because a and b are integers and we know that they should be positive, so between 3 and 5, the positive integer is only one, which is 4. Between 5 and 7, the only positive integer is again equal to 6. So I can say the value of b can only be equal to 4 and the value of a can only be equal to 6. If that satisfies this equation and makes it total 0, then a and b are these values. Otherwise, there are no values of a and b, right? Question says find the value of a plus b by 2. I am saying a and b have to satisfy these equations. If they do not satisfy, we don't have the value of a plus b by 2. In a non-MCQ question, right? If we know he is asking you a plus b by 2, this is the only possible pair. It has to satisfy. Otherwise, there is no option that you can write. So, of course, without solving it, without putting the values into it, I can say it is going to satisfy, right? And if it satisfies, what is the value of a plus b by 2? It is 4 plus 6 by 2, that is equal to 5. So 5 should be my answer. I would probably put this question in the category of an easy question again, because it requires simple concept that you know to make the graph of a quadratic function or not. Or if you don't know to make the graph of a quadratic function, at least you should know that when I say b by 3 into b minus 5 is greater than 0, then what all values of b are between that range, right? For all those values, it will be true. So answer for this question is equal to